The rain was relentless. The roar of thunder was almost deafening, and the occasional flash of lightning was the only thing illuminating the otherwise darkened landscape. The creatures of the jungle had all taken shelter from the downpour, yet a lone figure sprinted along a narrow path, wrapped head to toe in tattered robes. In their arms they carried a young infant, who made not a sound despite the intensity of the storm. The infant was wrapped in plain brown cloth, the same hue as the traveler's cloak, yet her face remained uncovered. The child's right eye remained closed, but the left eye was pitch black, with no pupil or iris to be seen. The traveler quickly averted their gaze from this defective eye and looked around. Their pursuers wouldn't be far behind at this rate. This place would have to suffice. The child was placed at the base of a tree, hidden from sight, and the travelers started deeper into the jungle. Another bolt of lightning lit up the sky, this time much closer, and the child awoke. It was faint, but the traveler could barely hear the babe starting to cry over the sound of the storm. They cast a brief look over their shoulder, before continuing into the foliage and out of sight. For several minutes the child cried alone, her pleas struggling to rise above the roar of the storm. Even so, her wails were eventually picked up by something in the tree above her, a brown arachnid, easily twice the size of the babe herself. Slowly, the spider began creeping down the trunk of the tree, its hungry gaze resting on the child. It inched closer, opening its mandibles in preparation to feed. A streak of violet power shot down from the heavens, smashing into the tree with enough force to topple the entire thing. The spider perished instantly, and its killer descended from the clouds amidst the pouring rain. The goddess landed gracefully amid the trees, which almost seemed to recoil from her presence. Suddenly, the lightning and thunder stopped, though the rain continued to pour. The goddess's body was covered in armor fashioned from gray scales. A cape made of thick, light brown fur ran down the goddess's back, while 3 black feathers jutted from her right shoulder. Her face was obscured by a skull that almost looked human, save for a pair of jagged antlers jutting from the bone. In her left hand was a great bow fashioned from the spine of a massive creature. Violet energy seemed to pulse between the vertebrae, and the bowstring resembled a thin strip of storm cloud. Eminus, the goddess of storms, was not a deity known to interfere often in the lives of mortals. She blessed them with rain by slaying the water creatures in the clouds, and occasionally aided hunters that earned her favor. Yet seldom did she take direct action such as this. Eminus knew fully well why the babe had been abandoned, and would normally have let nature take its course. Even so, Eminus could sense great potential in this girl, and reached down to lift her up tenderly. "Cry no more, child. For you, the storm has passed.